2025 is closer than you think, and Nostradamus' predictions are more shocking than ever. Ready to uncover the top 5? Let's dive in. Number 5. The rise of artificial intelligence dominance. In the mysterious quatrains of Nostradamus, there are cryptic references that describe a time when the machine mind will surpass the maker. Experts believe this could point to a pivotal moment for artificial intelligence, potentially in 2025. We're already living in a world where AI is deeply embedded in our daily routines, from controlling our smart homes to making decisions in our cars, even shaping how we interact with technology and the world around us. But what if Nostradamus was predicting a future where AI no longer just assists us, it leads us? Imagine a world where artificial intelligence drives critical decisions in government, business, and even warfare. Some experts warn that we could be approaching a point known as the singularity, where AI becomes so advanced that it far outpaces human intelligence. This could mean a future where machines not only control industries, but also influence the way we live, work, and even think. While many see the rise of AI as a technological breakthrough, others are concerned about the risks. Job displacement, ethical challenges, and a potential loss of control over our creations are just a few of the dangers that could emerge. Could Nostradamus have been warning us to brace for a world where AI takes over every facet of our lives? Or are we simply witnessing the dawn of a new era, one where machines shape the future? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. 2025 could bring dramatic changes in the way we live, work, and interact with technology. Number 4. The global water crisis, a dire warning. Now let's dive into one of the most urgent predictions Nostradamus made, the looming global water crisis. In several of his writings, there are references to rivers running dry and oceans swallowing cities. As unsettling as it sounds, experts believe that this could be a warning about water scarcity becoming a critical issue by 2025. We're already seeing signs of this crisis. Freshwater sources around the world are depleting at alarming rates. The Colorado River in the U.S. is drying up, major rivers in India and China are losing their flow, and the impacts of climate change are exacerbating the problem. As droughts intensify and populations grow, access to clean water could become the next global conflict. In some places, people are already facing water shortages, with millions of people relying on bottled water or expensive filtration systems. Countries are increasingly fighting over water resources, and the situation is becoming dire. Could Nostradamus have been predicting a time when water scarcity becomes so severe that entire civilizations are at risk? The clock is ticking, and 2025 could be the year when this prophecy starts to hit home. We need to rethink how we manage water. If we don't take action, the world could face a crisis so severe that it disrupts entire nations. Could this be the warning Nostradamus was referring to? Only time will tell. Number 3. The fall of great empires, a global shift. Let's jump to a prediction that's both terrifying and thought-provoking. The fall of great empires. Nostradamus hinted at great nations crumbling into dust and the collapse of the mighty. Many believe this could point to the disintegration of major global powers by 2025, as shifts in geopolitics and global instability intensify. In recent years, we've seen cracks in the foundation of once mighty nations. Political unrest, economic instability, and rising tensions have put many countries on edge. The U.S., for instance, faces increasing division and conflict over issues like social justice, economy, and government corruption. Meanwhile, in Europe, the EU is facing challenges with unity, economic inequality, and the rise of populism. Could this be the tipping point for the fall of empires as we know them? What if Nostradamus was warning us about the potential collapse of global powers due to internal strife, external threats, and economic instability? We're already witnessing the decline of certain superpowers, and by 2025, could the world be facing a new global order where the old empires no longer reign? Only time will tell if Nostradamus' ominous warning will prove to be true, but the signs are all around us. The question is, will we be prepared for the global shift he predicted? Number 2. The Great Earthquake, a cataclysmic event. Now, let's dive into one of Nostradamus' most chilling predictions, the Great Earthquake that will reshape the planet. Nostradamus spoke of tremors shaking the world and the ground opening up to swallow cities whole. Many believe this points to a cataclysmic event, potentially an earthquake of unprecedented scale, happening in 2025. Earthquakes are already a terrifying reality in some parts of the world. From the devastating 2010 Haiti earthquake to the recent ones in Turkey and Syria, we've seen how seismic events can cause massive destruction. But what if Nostradamus was referring to an even bigger catastrophe? Experts warn that the Cascadia subduction zone along the west coast of the U.S. and the Pacific Ring of Fire are due for a major earthquake, which could trigger a tsunami and wreak havoc on millions of lives. Could this be the great earthquake Nostradamus predicted, where entire regions are wiped out and the world is forced to reckon with its fragility? Some even believe it could be a warning for more than just physical destruction, pointing to a societal collapse or the end of an era. 2025 might be the year that Nostradamus' dire prediction finally comes to pass. As the Earth continues to shift and tremble, will humanity be ready for the catastrophic events he foresaw? Only time will tell. Number 1. The coming of the Great War, Nostradamus' forewarning of global conflict. Now we reach the most alarming of all Nostradamus' 2025 predictions, the return of a great war. The famous seer spoke of great nations rising against each other and the skies filled with fire, a phrase many believe refers to the potential outbreak of global conflict. In the modern world, tensions between superpowers have never been higher. From the ongoing power struggles between the US, China, and Russia to regional conflicts in the Middle East, the world seems to be on the brink of something larger. And with the advent of advanced weapons technology, including cyber warfare, nuclear capabilities, and artificial intelligence in military systems, the threat of war in 2025 seems more imminent than ever. But what exactly did Nostradamus mean by a great war? Could he have been foreseeing a full-scale global conflict that might not only involve traditional warfare but also cyber attacks, economic collapse, and the manipulation of public opinion through technology? Some experts argue that the war Nostradamus predicted could be a new kind of warfare, one that isn't just fought on the battlefield, but in cyberspace, media, and the minds of the people. 2025 might just be the year that Nostradamus' darkest prophecy becomes a reality. If history teaches us anything, it's that peace can often be fragile, and a small spark can lead to devastating consequences.